must have been quite some time. Luckily, I found this candle. I usually don't have candles around the house, so I'm very happy right now. Otherwise, it would have been way too dark. I think it's so beautiful. This small candle spends so much warm light. So, what do you want to do now? Without electricity? It's still a little bit early to go to bed, but I guess it's a perfect time for some stories. Do you want to hear a story? Okay, so make yourself comfortable. Here it goes. The black forest wasn't so black at all. Emily looked up to the treetops waving in the wind. The light blue sky gleamed through them. Although she was deep in the forest, many shafts of sunlight made their way to the ground. She catched herself thinking that it wasn't as bad as she feared. 3 weeks ago, her mother came up with the plan of spending a few days in the Black Forest. She finally could get some days off. Her little brother Ben didn't have one of his tournaments of one of his 1,000 sport clubs that he participated. And, well, Emily, she was forced to cancel all the plans with her friends to join this family event. Many parents pray that their children would have friends and a great social life, but apparently not her mom, who dragged Emily from hers. While her brother packed his suitcase in excitement and already looked up all the hiking tours they could do, Emily just asked herself why they couldn't even go to visit real mountains like the Alps. She could relax in a ski cabin, meet fancy new people, while her mom and her brother hiked through whole Switzerland or Austria or Italy. It depends. But no matter with how many excuses she came up with to avoid this family trip, it would happen. This is a never-ending therapy session, groaned Emily. It was the first day in the woods, first hiking trip. Her feet were already hurting, and her mom kept asking about hers and Ben's life. Well, either way, we talk while hiking or we keep silent. But I would love to use this time to get to know my children better, replied her mom. Emily's mom was working full-time, often on the weekend, so Emily was many times alone at home, while her brother was practicing God knows what in one of his 1,000 sport clubs. But she didn't mind. She could visit friends whenever she wanted. She could do whatever she wanted. Her dad wasn't in the picture for many years now. But this whole situation led to not having the thickest bond with her family, which was again fine with her, but apparently not with her mom, who was using this trip and the non-existing phone reception to change that. Of course, her brother picked the 12 kilometers hiking tour. No escape for Emily. After her mother learned all results of the last 25 or so tournaments her brother had in the last 4 weeks. I'm fine. School is good. Meeting my friends is nice. My job is giving me some cash, so I bought a new laptop case. Please stop with all the details. Too much information. Emily hated it when her mother was ironic. Well, what do you want to know? She asked. What do you think, but don't tell me? Emily was surprised by this question. I want to know your thoughts, your feelings regarding everything in your life. We stopped talking after your father left. I want to change that. You are my daughter. I want to know you in a way that I can tell what you are thinking before you say it, that I know why you are smiling or why you are worrying. Emily stopped walking and looked in her mother's friendly face. She thought she was doing okay, that the days alone didn't bother her, and that she didn't want to share exactly how her day was, that she didn't have the need to talk through every single thing in her life. But because her mother was asking, she suddenly had the urge to tell her so many things. That her friend Tyler started acting weird a few weeks ago, and that she wasn't sure if they were still friends. About school getting harder and the feeling like she had no hobby or whatsoever that brought her truly joy and fun. Hiking is therapy. Either talking or keeping silent while walking next to the ones you love can be healing. Spending many hours in such a calm place as a forest can give the opportunity to talk about things that would get lost in the daily life. But also talking about irrelevant stuff, just joking around and laughing together, can bring a feeling of prosperous fullness. I'm sorry. I'm tired. What about you? It doesn't seem like the electricity is coming back on. If you don't mind, I think I'll go to bed. You know, I'm really happy that you are here. You know you can always come to me. And yeah, I hope it's okay that you're sleeping on the sofa again.